Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only...
Took his hit, and he fumbles it. Recovered by the Broncos. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did. Giving you a gift at the turnover. It's a really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
He takes it himself, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Nix with it on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Right there to tack on the point after. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Strong with the return. Massive hits. The ball's out. And the fumble recovery is made. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 17.
All set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. First tone of the game for James Cook. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down.
On the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Play action now with Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. He works it down to the 37. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That's a gain of 5.
Allen on 3rd and short. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another Bills first down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials.
Oh, Allen loses it! And somebody jumped on it around the 5. Who's got it? Oh, officials say it's going to stay with the offense. Oh, they got that one back, partner, but that is way too close for comfort. They nearly lost their second fumble to begin this game.
And you know what I'm picturing right now? This defense. They spend the week studying these offensive guys and those that are ball security offenders. They put it in harm's way so defenses take advantage.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got a man left. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Nix trying to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Broncos
throwing on first down. Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
4 yards.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less.
Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Nix off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First down throw for Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He dodged the tackle. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 36 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Another one for Cook. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 14, Broncos 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
He's taken down after reaching the 30. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Once complete, takes Bryant out right. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He'll work against the blitz. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Broncos, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Connection made to Shakir. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Allen now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And this one doesn't go far. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Again, Allen to the air. This is brought in by Coleman. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Bills 21. Broncos 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Harvey now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's a look for Nix. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's come in here. Allen. Catch made left side by Palmer. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Throws caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gets made right side by Coleman. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
Bills 28, Broncos 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Nix from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
Going on first down, Nix. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. It's a gain.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make a defense pay.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. The kick by Roddy is good, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Harvey now to return it. Shoots away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 30.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Nix now to throw. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. On third down, here's Nix. He's got it, complete to Bryant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Another Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, they'll run. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Broncos get it back to within 1 score.
Broncos 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Coleman. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Allen on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. No throw. 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
Brought down by Drew Sanders. A A gain of 4. It's now
Throwing here, Allen. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
This is brought in by Coleman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Cook. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now a give on the counter. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
20 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for Nix. He's got Sutton complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos down by only 2 in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Such a perfect example. Teaching tape for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At their 49-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
to the air again. Allen completes beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 1st down, Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Allen to the air.
6-yard line.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Bills, first down. First and
And
10
keep this
at the
drive moving,
12-yard
partner.
line.
Here's another 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's got it. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Leads to 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Allen. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now run, Davis. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
28.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Harvey now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Here's the
6
fake. Here's Nix.
at the 29-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Broncos.
That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Finds the in route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
Portland Sutton. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Terrell Bernard.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He'll look to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44.
15 yards.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Back to throw.
at the 39-yard line.
Yet again, he finds Shakir. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
That's another
And they still have
Bills.
2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the
Wary of the
21-yard
clock here,
line.
Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up second and 12. At the
All right, a couple yards to make up,
23-yard
Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Allen on the play action. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. And this is a designed run for Allen. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Broncos corral it! He's off to the races! Reaches the 40! Hits the 20! And the defense has come through! They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 35.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Strong with the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Allen now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.